Hello, everybody. Welcome to WWTF, the Fastest Game Show on Mike C.
I'm Fred White.
Today we're going to be talking about Apple TVs.
Yeah, Apple TV, man. We're finally able to get our hands on one. And you can tell from the display, first of all, you see three different versions of the Apple TV here. This one is real dirty and dusty because this is the older one. So this is, of course, the new Apple TV. This is the fourth generation of the Apple TV that came out. And we thought that it was going to be an actual TV other than this box. But you can see how it changed over a course of time. This was the first generation of the Apple TV. It came with this remote. It looks sort of like a iPod.
Yeah, it does. Looks like an iPod Nano.
And this one had the HDMI. It had the composite cable and the Ethernet, and it also had the optical and a USB. That was more of a service port. You couldn't use it unless you jailbroke it. But that was for the computer technicians. And the nice thing about this version was it came with a hard drive. So you could actually put movies that you didn't get from iTunes. If you use your backup movies, you can put them on this. So you can actually take this with you if you went out on a trip or something like that. And you can watch your videos from here. We're jumping to the second generation, which was here. And it comes with this metallic type of remote. Both of these, it had an app from the App Store that you can control with your phone with these devices. This one actually came in two different versions. It came in the standard version, which gave you 720p, and it came in the HD version, which gave you 1080. Both of them were identical. It's just one did 720, the other one did 1080. And this is actually the fourth generation of the Apple TV, and it comes with this type of remote. It's a touchscreen remote. It kind of mimics the the Amazon with the remote that you can speak into it, because you can use Siri with this, and it is a headache, of course. And this one, it does have a hard drive installed on it, but you can only use it to download apps. It only save the apps on there, which is a blowout. When I heard that it had internal hard drive on it, I was thinking it was something like this, because this is no longer supported by Apple at all. So once you go into iTunes, I can't even put any type of movies on here.
So basically, it's just a paperweight now.
Right. Yeah.
Dang.
You can still get this version, which will cost you $69 for both of them. For the HD version of it. This one will run you $149
for the 32
and $200 for the 64.
Correct.
Okay. Before we do our review, let's go ahead and give it a rating. Mike, do you feel comfortable rating that?
Do I feel comfortable rating it? Well, I saw it in limited type of use. It'll probably be good for the Apple consumers. Me personally, I'm not going to get it. I think it's just basically average. It's not no mind-blowing type of stuff.
Right.
Not no real necessity. So I'm giving it a 3.
Okay.
How about you, Fred?
Okay. And I love Apple.
You love Apple.
I'm giving it maybe, I'll stand with a 3. Also. This thing is not only trying to be a streaming apparatus, it's also trying to be a gaming console. Now I have 2 games that's downloaded on here, which is Rayman and some driving game. We're going to get into a little bit of gameplay a little bit later, but we will show it in this episode. But as far as I was real disappointed with this thing not being able to store movies on it like the first generation did.
Correct.
You know, it's an okay device. And another thing that I didn't like about it was you still have to have your computer turned on in order to get this to stream your videos, which is another blower, man. I thought that this was going to be more standalone. Now, it is standalone as far as the movies that you have from iTunes.
Okay.
You can access from here.
Okay, well,
But
at least you can do that.
the movies that's on your hard drive, that you stored in iTunes that didn't come from the iTunes marketplace, you can't play them. I thought they were going to be able to store them here. But on the back of this thing, you just have your power,
HDMI.
your HDMI, you have your Ethernet. There's no more optical on here. I think that the PlayStation, I said PlayStation. Even the second generation had optical out on it, but this one apparently doesn't. And then it has looks like a micro USB port inside of it.
Mm.
And again, that's not for consumer use. That's for technicians when they do service on this thing. But it's not really what I thought it would be. I don't think it's a necessity to get. Judge for yourself. This is a screenshot of it. We're going to go ahead and go into the screen of this thing.
All right, Fred. So what we got up on the screen now, man?
First of all, it's not magic. We had to plug the thing up in order for you to see it, so it's missing. Basically, if you remember how the old iTunes look or the old Apple TV looked, there's a little bit changes here. Not very much. They took away a lot of the apps that I see. Let's go up here to photo. Oh, well, you see me in all my swagness right here. That was actually at Star's wedding.
Yeah.
And you basically, this is how you navigate the things that you want to do. Whether you want to look at photos that are stored in your iCloud, whether you want to listen to music that's stored on your PC or Apple computer that you stream from there. The only one thing that's different between the old Apple TV and the new one is this one has the Apple Store. So if we go in here, and the other thing that I don't really like about this, it's not a lot of free apps in this thing. Like
So
basically everything in here you have to pay for.
Wow.
Some of the stuff is free. I don't know if Guitar Hero Live. Let's check that. I don't think that's free. Oh, it is. I stand corrected. I'm going to go ahead and get it. Now, you can. Well, let's get out of here. I am going to get it, but I don't want to show my information on it. So.
Yeah, a lot of these you gotta pay for.
A lot of this stuff you gotta pay for. But this all looks familiar to you if you have like a Roku or Amazon Fire TV. A lot of the same apps that's on here. You have HBO, Netflix, Hulu, Showtime, YouTube, CBS, PBS. Oh, I love Are You Being Served in Mr. Bing. PBS Kids, NBC. A lot of different apps that's on here. A lot of station apps, and then you can go down here to games, or it's a lot for you to choose from on this thing. Is the only thing with it is you just have to pay for damn nearly everything that's inside this store. There's no freebies on here. I was thinking that Subway Surfer was going to be on this, or Angry Birds were going to be on here, and you can play it. But maybe it's coming soon. But this is basically the display. Now I only have 2 games that's on here that we can go ahead and rock and roll on. Let's do this driving game.
All right, Fred, drive.
Mike, you're gonna do the honors. But the one thing that I do like about this,
The control.
but it doesn't work half the time. You can talk to Siri. You do that by pressing the little microphone button that's on the remote, and you say, "Hey Siri." Hey Siri. Find me movies. Find me Mr. Bean movies. And there you go. You can pull up movies by or actors or actresses, or you can just pull up songs. Siri, I really think what's the thing on Windows that works a lot better than Siri? Cortana. I think Cortana works a lot better than Siri on this, but you can talk to it and it can help you find movies. But let's do a little bit of gameplay on here, Mike, and I'll let Mike take control of this.
All right, so we're going to be playing this Asphalt 8. It's one of the free apps. You only got 2 on the Apple Store? No, you have more than 2, but these are the 2 that we got.
So, like I said, it's trying to be a gaming system. Now, it's not trying to compete with the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, but I would say it's trying to compete with maybe cell phone games. Now, the graphics are not that mind-blowing, or they're not mind-blowing at all, but it's a pretty good gameplay on here. And the other thing that I don't like, these microtransactions on here.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them. This you can play with a joystick or a controller, but there hasn't been a controller that came out for the Apple TV yet. Now, I don't know if Apple will come out with one exclusive just for the Apple TV, or you can hook up like a Bluetooth controller, like a PlayStation 4 controller or a PlayStation 3 controller. I don't think so. I know you can't hook up anything USB wise because you don't have a USB port on the back of it. And the controls are kind of funky on here, man.
Some of that motion control technology that you used to on the Wii.
Yeah.
So this is your steering wheel.
And it doesn't take that time to load up. And as you can see, the graphics do look good on it. I really got to give it to them.
It reminds me of that arcade type of graphic race play. Boost. See if I can get some boost. Down. That was all by accident, yo. The graphics aren't that half bad, man. It reminds me of the old arcade type of game. Fred is real good at this, y'all. He should have been playing this.
I think they may turn this into a community like the Xbox One and PS4, where you have people from the game center. If they get the Apple TV, they're able to join them. But a lot of these games are just one player.
I'm gonna try something right here, yo. There we go. That's for y'all.
Take that.
I don't want to do it. It'll be all good. So it's not a bad game for it being free.
I think you would probably have a better playing experience with the controller.
Yes. It'll probably be a lot more easy.
You said this reminds you of Burnout.
Yep. Burnout taking. So I got in second.
All right, so there you have it, the Apple TV. Mike, is it a buy for you?
I gave it a 3, y'all. So you guys make the choice yourself. I wouldn't say definitely get this game because I already got consoles at home. I'm really not looking to add this particular device to my entertainment library, so it's not a buy for me.
I'm sad to say I don't think it's a buy for me either because a lot of the stuff that you can do on the Apple TV, if you have a next-gen console, you're pretty much there, for the exception of iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to pass on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for me. I just don't like the fact that you still have to have on your computer just to stream your content on there, because not everybody buys music and movies from iTunes. You may get them from another source, and it's just not there. And then the hard drive that's inside of it, or the flash memory that's on it, you're not able to store anything of your own on it that you already own, like movies or anything like that. I just don't like it. I wish they would have did the same thing that they did with the first generation Apple TV and allowed you to store your content on that. So it's sad to say, but pass on that.
There you go. You heard it from us, the Gamer Show.
And I love Apple.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yes.
But
But that's going to do it for this episode. Y'all, please remember that this raffle is coming to a near end on December the 5th.
that's right.
So we need you to go ahead and get your raffle tickets for $5 so you can have a chance to win either Xbox One with Rainbow Six Siege and a year subscription to that, or you can win a PlayStation 4, or now that we know which iPad we're getting, the iPad Pro. I don't know if it's going to come with iPen or not, but
And the iPen is separate.
yeah.
Buy your own iPen. You're getting the Pro.
You get that now. That contest, you can either win both. If you buy 2 tickets and you pull 2 tickets out the hat, you win both of them. So it'll be a great Christmas present just in time for that special person or yourself. So we'll see you next time on WWTF.
You want the facts.
The Gamer Show.
See you guys next time.